Today's daily Bible thought continues in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, the love chapter. And this couple of verses, they are just so good. I know I've said that before about lots of verses, which is true about the whole Bible, but these verses, verse 11 and 12, are so significant. We really need to listen closely and think about what they mean. So, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, 11 and 12. When I was a child, I spoke and thought and reasoned as a child. But when I grew up, I put away childish things. Now we see things imperfectly, like puzzling reflections in a mirror. But then we will see everything with perfect clarity. All that I know now is partial and incomplete. But then I will know everything completely, just as God knows me, now knows me completely. God doesn't have to wait till then to know me completely. He knew me completely even before I was born. But I love these verses because the whole idea of think about what you were like as a child, and maybe some of you still are children, so you have growing up to look forward to, but the reality is we did think differently. Even if we're still childish in some ways, it says we put away childish things, but even if we still have some of those tendencies, we recognize them as such. We realize sometimes we're acting in a childish way, and we need to put it away because that was partial understanding. So as we grow up, we learn to live and think differently. We speak and think and reason differently as an adult. And now we look at the reality that how we see things now here on earth is so dim compared to what it'll be like when things are open and revealed to us in heaven. So think about these verses and think about how different it will be when things are opened to us. Right now we can't see everything perfectly or clearly. And so when you think you understand something here on earth, realize that it's just a dim reflection in a mirror and maybe you're not grasping it completely. And that can hold true with even as we look at what God's doing in our lives or in the lives of those we love around us. Sometimes what we look at, we think, that doesn't look right. Well, we're not seeing it completely. We're only seeing it partially. And if God revealed all that he was doing, we would understand. But for now, we don't. We see, what does it say? Like puzzling reflections in a mirror. But then I will know everything completely, just as God now knows me completely.